Hello, Yuuki fam here on YouTube. Welcome to our presentation for the debut timeline for our Escape from Tarkov Adventures channel and on the main channel as well. This is going to give you guys a little preview of what to expect when we start playing Escape from Tarkov, most likely in late July and early August. This will be our first time playing this, and I want to show you guys what we'll be doing. A quick review of the first presentation. We are playing the Escape from Tarkov. However, we are modding the game to make it single player Tarkov because of what has happened with Battle State games, which is why a lot of people have been going into a single player Tarkov. All right, so a little context on what's going on there. Go on with the presentation here. Here is what you're going to be learning about the debut of the timeline, the projected rule sets as voted by you guys, the audience. And I'm also gonna go over the projected mods, but there are some new mods that I'm going to be going over. And we'll also be talking about some other ideas I wanted to bring over to our series. Now keep in mind, some of these were inspired by gamer visuals to play single player Tarkov. Some of these are going to be inspired by what I have seen. So keep recap of the timeline. Here is a timeline for our start of debut of Escape from Tarkov. Today is the presentation for what you can expect with this video right here. Then we're gonna have a vacation period starting tomorrow until July 10. However, I will be looking at YouTube in terms of like other ideas for Escape from Tarkov to look for updates on the channel no matter what happens, other than the content I'm gonna post there. July 11, I will be starting to give you guys a preview of season 0, which is what we call the pre-beginning, and what's going to be in store for mods and all that good stuff. Then late July, we'll actually start the actual thing. Season 0 will have 7 raids and we'll be doing the rule A, the rule set as voted by you guys when I started the first presentation. We're gonna start with late July, season 0, and rule set A applies. There will be only 7 raids, and in mid August, we'll actually start launching season 1 with 20 raids. There will be 20 raids. But before the raids start, there will be a video preview of season 1 with rule A selected and the mods I'm going to be using for this particular season. Each season, you guys can deduct mods or add some mods if of your choice, depending on what you guys see and don't like and don't like. Speaking of our rules, here are the rules that we're going to be going with when it comes to season 0 and our official rule set for our Escape from Tarkov series. First, there will be 7 raids in the season 0. Okay, because this is our like a preseason. The first raid is going to be a pistol run. It is going to be like a regular pistol run. Then we go on to other raids. The first 4 raids will be including the debug mod, like developers debug mod, like the ones that showing you where the bonds are, all that good stuff. Some of them are required though for certain mods. World raids 5 to 7 are going to be without the debug mod. Some of them mods that are debug will be allowed if they are dependent on other mods that we're going to be using. Number of mods, any number of mods can be used for the series. Weapon and item restrictions according to rule set A, there will be no weapon or item restrictions, and there will be no wiping until season 1. End of the season will be a full wipe. Discard all items except for a pistol and any first required items for the game. You must have at least one item to play with in order to play Escape from Tarkov. You cannot discard your pistol. You can get another one inside of the game, but it's gonna be very hard if you don't have actually anything. Okay. Now we're going to go on to the official rules according to what you guys voted for in our poll when we started the first presentation. In each season, there will be 20 raids, with raids 1, 10, and 15 being the pistol run. And at the start of each season, there will be a full wipe, as noted, like in Rust. There will be any number of mods. There will be two wipes during the season, raid number 10 and 15. And if we go live, let's just say we go live with this, raids 15 and 10 will still be a full wipe though. So if we do go live Tarkov single player, I will be following the same rules. Weapon and item restrictions will be zero. Budget, there will be no purchase budget. Spend as much as you need. But there will be more rules added if we have some more ideas. Here is the list of projected mods I'm going to be using, including a few new ones that were not mentioned during the original presentation. This includes the following: Sane, which is changes the AI behavior. Swag and Donut is required to select. You can change the AI fight patterns via presets. We're also going to be using waypoints and Big Brain, which is controlling how the AI will move around the map. Also included with that, just I just learned about this mod recently. It's the mini map mod, so you can see where they are on the map, and that will be in conjunction with waypoints and Big Brain. SVM, which is called Server Value Modifier, is a loot fix. Amends graphics, which is graphics. Amend sends, which is going to be icon. Check marks for items, how items are used. To see, hey, if this is for request, there's a check mark and all that good stuff. Item sale price. How much is it to sell the item to to the trader? That's what it's going to be there. Looting bot allows bots to loot boxes, players, etc. as if acting like a normal player. They can also do quest bots as well. I'm going to add questing bots as well to that. Okay, algorithmic level progression scales AI to match your player level. So if you're level 4, the AI is going to be level 4. Questing bots complete quests like normal players. So they're going to do some questing, although you're not going to see it happen. Like, you're not going to see their progress, but they are going to be attempting quests like you would do in a normal game. This makes it more interesting because if you have a quest that you accepted from a trader and they have a quest with the same trader, you could be fighting for it in even if it's single player. The next one we're gonna have is quest keys for quest. If you have a key item, the key, then you're gonna know which quest it is for. Next is live flea prices. Takes the prices of in-game items and prices them like they would do in a real-life flea market. LPA Redux is a trader, a customized trader that you can earn, and the trader actually sells keys. Free cam unsnaps the camera to allow you to do a free camera, useful for content creation and teleportation. The content creation part, if you use free cam, you can actually take a picture in game, which will allow you to not only take nice pictures, but will also allow you to create a thumbnail if you choose to do so, which I might use it for as well. But it also used for teleportation in terms of the game, in terms of the mod. So you can get out of trouble that way. And I have some ideas with that in a few slides. Airstrike allows you to summon airstrikes, and that's configurable. You can configure the airstrikes, how long they have to wait for a recharge, how much is it, all that good stuff. The next one is called Stash Search. It's a quality of life mod allowing you to use the search bar to see what you're looking for. The new one I wanted to point out is the mini map mod. There's a new mod that recently came out allowing you to have a mini map of the entire area. This will let you see where the enemies are and give you a perspective on where you want to attack. The last one I just added is, but it's not a new mod per se. It is the realism mod. It gives you the idea of how the game is going to look realistically. Now I would like to present to you some ideas I have for Yuuki single player Tarkov Adventures or YSPTA. For episodes, it's going to be the recorded ones. For live streams, it's the one we'll be doing on the main channel. So episode ideas, airstrike mod. If you have some ideas, let me know. If airstrike mod, limited airstrikes per episode, maybe three. So if I have the airstrike mod, I can summon up to three airstrikes per episode if I need to. That is the rule. If you want me to go with that idea. Swag and donuts and sane mod. It decreased difficulty if struggling, increased difficulty on the last raid if too easy. Free cam mod. Teleport up to three times per episode. Like per episode, not per raid, per episode. Okay? Limited items to take. Take X items to raid where X is the number amount of items must have an must have a pistol. The pistol does not count because you need to have at least one weapon to defend yourself in the event that you get into a gunfight. You must have a pistol, but the pistol will not count toward that X value, but everything else does matter. Community challenges. So instead of these challenges I presented to you in this slide, you can make up your own and tell me in the comment section what type of what type of challenge you want. Keep in mind it must be realistic based on the mods I have and what I had in the episode at the end. Now, what happens if we go live with this? What types of ideas do I have? You can use your Yuki coin in order to purchase these items. For example, mod perks allows you to purchase an airstrike, teleport, or difficulty modifier. For example, 1000 Yuki coin can give you the ability to give me an airstrike, for example, and I can use it. We can also do the Wheel of Tarkov with the sabotages, like limited ammo to take. Don't pick up loot from dead enemies, or locker loot only, meaning I can only get loot from the lockers inside of the game. But or we can do the pistol only challenge where instead of just the raids 1, 10, and 15, doing a pistol run, you can force me to do a pistol run in any raid. I can do the normal stuff, but the shooting and the defeating must be with a pistol, otherwise it does not count. I can pick up any weapon, but must to take enemies down with the pistol. The last one, unless otherwise stated, is disable a mod. For one raid, you can force me to disable a mod. However, keep in mind that certain mods are going to be dependent on another mod. So if you disable one mod, I might disable both mods. I might have to disable more than one in order to make sure that mod does not get interfered with. All right. So that's the ideas I have, and that's the presentation in terms of what to look forward to. But I'm gonna give you some thumbnail templates that we can go off of. Here's the first one. This one is inspired by gamer visuals. As you guys can see here, season Y is going to be the season we are on, and episode X is episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. So I put my main channel logo there and all that good stuff. Or we can have this one where I put everything on the top, including the logo, and then I put something in the bottom there for the location we are rating. For example, we're going to be doing a factory run, and then therefore I'm going to put factory as my background, and I can put my picture of my soldier and stuff like that if I want to. Editing wise, I'm going to explain in editing what I have in terms of like my inventory and then all that good stuff. So it's high stakes, high reward game. So when is the projected start? Late July 2024. There's no official date yet. It's not going to be July 11th. July 11th will be the day that I'm going to be giving you guys it like based on what I'm thinking of a final preview. All right, final preview. Alrighty. But yeah, that's all for now. I cannot wait to start single player Tarkov. If you have any questions or ideas, put them in the comments below. I would love to see what you guys come up with, and maybe I can use them during a challenge video or challenge episode. But for now, that is all. We'll see you when we escape from single player Tarkov in July.